Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, man, I tell you, I'm so pissed. Like, I'm literally so pissed. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because, I'm like, this motherfucker is about to literally walk free, guys. Diddy is about to have his way. I kid you not. I kid you absolutely not. Diddy is about to have his way. Let's talk about it. No. There was a report that was released on November 6th. That was a few days ago. Diddy has filed for an expedited appeal. Okay? And the judge says, yes, we're going to grant you this appeal April 2026. I want you guys to listen. Listen this. And you guys will see why I'm pissed and why I don't like this. I don't like this for women. I don't like this for Cassie. I don't like this for her. Like, this is gonna literally send this woman into therapy. She's gonna have to, if she's already getting therapy, she's gonna have to get therapy again and medication. I kid you not. I'm not even over exaggerating. Let me further explain, right? So, Diddy filed for the expedited appeal. The legal system was like, yes, it's only fair enough. You've done a year and some months already behind bars. And if we don't grant you the expedited appeal now, it's going to take 12 to 18 months before he gets an appeal. And then they're saying, if you should wait 12 to 18 months, the 12 to 18 months is close to the end of his sentencing. And then at that point, it would kind of be unfair for him to serve that much time behind bars and then be granted a half-house sentencing or a home confinement sentencing. When he gets the appeal, guys, no matter the outcome of the appeal, he's going to either do half-house or home confinement. That's why I'm pissed. Half-house is like a luxury prison. Have you heard about federal prison? It's where the rich and famous go and they kick back and they do literally everything. It's like they're at home. It's like he's not even in prison. Yes, that's what's going to happen for him after the appeal come April. Home confinement or half-house. He's not going to do regular jail anymore. He's going to have his way. And I believe that is what they're working around. If he's going to get that, there's no need for him to be pardoned. Because he's literally going to be a free man come April 2026 after the appeal case. He's going to literally be a free man. Literally. I'm pissed. I am pissed. You guys have no idea. I believe people should be held accountable for their actions. Like, this is why victims suffer in silence. This is why victims suffer in silence. All of that, taxpayers. Do you think this guy's gonna stop? No, he's just gonna be damn smarter. He already has a plan up his sleeve, I believe. I'm just saying that. They caught him drinking recently and he's lying about it. And Cassie told us that he's gonna lie. Unless he gets caught, he's gonna lie his ass off. Can you imagine? Anywho, let's go into the report so that you guys can see. Like, I'm literally not making this ish up. I'm not making it up. I promise. No, they're saying Diddy demand for an expedited appeal was granted Monday. So this was released November 6th. So whatever Monday that was, it was the Monday of that week, right? Paving the way for possible oral arguments to take place in April 2026. The move is an important first step towards freedom for the I'll Be Missing You rapper, while possibly eyes a pardon from President Donald Trump, legal experts told Fox News Digital. No, listen this part. Listen, you're going to have to listen everything to get it, right? Now they're saying the expedited appeal is a procedural win for Diddy. Naima Ramani, founder of West Coast Trial Lawyers, told Fox News Digital. Let me remind you who Naima Ramani is, because Naima has been giving his feedback on this case, and everything that he told us would have happened on this Diddy's case is what is literally coming to pass. So he is a former federal prosecutor, but he has resigned from his post. He's now he now has his legal firm, right? So that's who he is. No, they're saying the government didn't oppose the request, which made it easier, but the Court of Appeal apparently agreed that the appeal would be moot, mean irrelevant, slowed down, not prioritized or anything like that. It would be moot if it went through the normal 12 to 18 months process. So the normal process when you file for an appeal, it's 12 to 18 months. But because Diddy requested an expedited appeal, like he's saying, I want you to speed up an appeal process for me. The court said, okay, we can speed it up for you, because if you should wait 12 to 18 months and then you are granted free, it would be kind of unfair for you to serve all of that time behind bars for nothing at all, right? So they're saying, at least with respect to his sentence. So they're saying if we should wait the 12 to 18 months, because remember he has served a little bit over a year at this point, and if he does 12 to 18 months, that would be going on to over 2 years, right? So they would say, so they're saying, with respect to his sentencing, because once you file an appeal, your position then changes. So here's how his position is going to change, right? They're saying there's a chance that Diddy will be allowed to serve the end of his sentence in a half house or home confinement under the RDAP program after the appeal would normally have been decided, which means that he's going to have his way. Because the mere fact that Trump is looking into commuting his sentence, they're not going to commute his sentence. This is the exchange that his people are going to ensure that he gets. Like Trump, this is going to be the bargain that he gets. He's not going to get the pardon, but this is going to be the bargain that he gets. Because Trump doesn't want to pardon him, because he doesn't want anyone to say, oh, so that means you're guilty with Jeffrey Epstein. He doesn't want anyone to remember that. So this is going to be Diddy's way out. Half house or home confinement. Mark my word on it. Now they're saying the sentencing argument that a judge shouldn't have considered acquitted conduct is the best argument on appeal, and that is for the prosecutor. The former federal prosecutor added, they're talking about Ramani. Naima Ramani, remember I told you he's a former prosecutor, and he always comes out with the right prediction. So he's saying the sentencing argument that the judge shouldn't have considered acquitted conduct is the best argument, right? So he's saying that is what the prosecutors need to argue, that the judge should not consider any acquittal at all whatsoever. He's saying it will be more difficult for Diddy to argue that the conviction should be reversed entirely because he didn't participate in the sex acts or they were pornography. Even though it's just a win on procedure and not the merits, it's an important first step for Diddy while he continues to lobby President Trump to commute his sentence. I believe they're gonna get him the home confinement or the half house through this appeal. That's what I believe they're gonna do. I believe that's the plan, that his people, remember, is stayed down, it's being orchestrated by his handlers because they basically want to discipline this guy. So I believe this is going to be the way out for him. They're not going to commute his sentence. And that is something I strongly believe. I believe he's going to go to a half house. I don't think they're going to do the home confinement. I believe the half house is what they're going to do because they know that everyone else is watching, right? But anywho, guys, what's your take? Leave your comment below. Peace.